I've got something special for you guys today. Mixed in Key 11. Shout out these guys. I've been rocking with Mixed in Key probably since the start of my DJ career. It's definitely a really important part of my workflow, mainly because, and I'll kind of always say this, playing the right song at the right moment is a lot more important than playing the song in the right key. A lot of guys get wrapped up on like key mixing, like it's this huge thing. It is important, like musically, it's important to stay in keys, but it's not the end all be all. But when you have this information at your fingertips, it makes it so much easier to kind of like plan your sets and build sets. And from what I've seen with Mixed in Key 11, it might actually become my preparation room, because all of the new stuff that they've added in here is really crazy. So you're going to want to stay till the end. I'm going to run through all the settings and show you guys why it's so important. And using these new tools that they have, I'm probably going to run my entire library again through this brand new Mixed in Key and kind of use it as my home base for making crates. Stay tuned because this is fire. You guys don't want to miss a minute. All right, so here we are, Mixed in Key 11. It's sick. Right off the hop, the first thing I saw here was night mode. Like, everyone who adds in night mode, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I love night mode. And you're gonna see here that like there's no information here. I haven't added anything to it yet, so I'm gonna be jumping into this brand new fresh with you guys. So hopefully you guys grab this. I'm not gonna have a coupon code or anything. Like, this is a good program. They hooked me up, so shout out to Mixed in Key. All right, so right off the top, right from the top, you got your collection. So this is where all your music will be. I'm gonna add some music. I'm definitely gonna be adding my entire hard drive to this and reanalyzing my whole hard drive. I don't have a gig in like another couple days, so hopefully that's enough time. That's gonna handle it for you. Next up, they got this tag editor, which look really sick. I know a lot of us, I'm not going to talk about like where we get our music from. Wherever you get your music from is fine, but having tags, everything tagged properly is super important. Clean up empty spaces. I have a lot of like tags where there's just garbage that people put in it. They like put their tag name, their ripper name, whatever it is. I want to go through this and like really clean up my crates this year. There's a lot of stuff in my crates that I don't need. So what I always say is all killer, no filler. You want to have the best music. So I'm going to go through here, clean all my tags up, delete the garbage. I cannot wait to jump into this. And it looks like if you guys got platinum notes as well, you can improve your tracks from here. So it looks like there's a lot of stuff built in. Big fan of these guys. Next up, you got your how-to guide. I'm not really going to run through there, but I will talk to you guys real quick about harmonic mixing. So this is what I was talking about. This is what everyone's talking about, like key mixing. It's the end-all be-all. It's the greatest thing on the planet. I don't know how to beat match, but I need to learn how to key mix. I would say get that out of your head. Like, it is important to know your keys, but I've already said this before, it's a lot more important to play the right song at the right moment than worrying about what the key is. Mixed in Key might disagree with me, but that's okay. But when you have this wheel here, you'll know there's a lot of different ways that you can use this. Like, you could go from 2A, anything 2B is good, 3A is good, 1A is good, anything that's like beside it or above it is going to be good. There's something called an energy mix where you just go +7, so you go 2A over to 9A, and then you could go 9B and then jump to 8B and then jump back to 1B. There's so many different ways that you guys can use this, and it actually says right here on this wheel, musical keys can be seen as hours on a clock. I love this Camelot wheel. If we had to talk about like real keys, I wouldn't have a clue what we're talking about. So the Camelot wheel is really sick. A is minor and B is major. So like anytime you're in the twos, as I said, you can go to the 1, to the 3, to the jump across from the major to the minor. Here they're talking about adding 1. So you can either go 8A to 9A, as I said, to 7A, or jump over to 8B. And then it seems like they actually have an ebook here. So if you guys really want to dig into this, I would check out this ebook, read through it. He's probably going to show you like all of the different ways you can go, because you can also go like 2. As I said, you can do your 7. There's a lot of different ways that you can do this. And there's more that even I know. So I am not the master of key mixing, but it is something important to keep like in the back of your brain, because once you do a key mix, which I will demonstrate at the end of this video, you're going to see how you can make like some of the best remixes that you can ever make. And then from there, I guess these are just like how you can plug into Serato, Tractor, Rekordbox, or Ableton. I'm going to leave that up to you guys to figure out. It's pretty straightforward. And next up is the settings. This is what is important to me. So when you come into here with the tag options, the ones that I set up, let me see what I got here. This is what I run. I use the write the tag and the energy level in the comments tab because normally I don't have any comments. So I find that to be a good place. But you can have it like only write the key, only write the word energy with the energy level. You can just literally just add the energy level. You can put the key and the energy level. You can put the key and the tempo. So there's so many different ways that you can do this, and it's going to kind of just add it in there as well. And this is saying too that it's not even going to remove the comments. It's just going to put it in front of the comments. So that's probably what I would do. You can have it do it in the artist name, song name, end of the song name. In the comments is where I put it, or you can just overwrite the comments. I'll probably just do it in front of the comments because when I have my column set up, I'm only going to stretch it as far as that, and then anything behind it, like one day I can go check it out and see like what magic is in my comments. And then you can just like, there's other ways that you can tag. This will add a 0 to the Camelot numbers. I don't know why you would do that. Maybe if you're in like 11 and you want it to be like 01 so it doesn't jump around. I don't know. I would assume that that's what that is for. Update the custom initial key. So that's the only one that I'm kind of worried about in the key column. Like I wanted to update that to the newest one. Update tempo tags only if there's no existing value. So if you have anything that doesn't have a BPM, I would probably trust this to pull a pretty good BPM here. Then you just got your grouping, your energy level tag. Like I don't need any of this. And then you just got this update custom energy level tag. I'm just gonna leave it there, not a problem. Retag files. So this will only be if it's in here, I think. Yeah, so I don't have, these aren't on here yet. I'm definitely going to go through again and rerun everything. I run Serato, so that one's on here. I don't have Tractor, so I'll just unclick it. Doesn't matter. Rekordbox, don't have it. Overwrite existing cue points. So I've been running this my whole life, and before the old cue points didn't work very well. These ones are good, so I feel like I'm just gonna run my entire library, overwrite literally every cue point that is there. Going forward, I might not want to have that on because when you get music like from record pools, most of this stuff is already done for you and they put cue points in good places. I'm gonna put this here for now, test it out, and then I might take it off later, but I definitely want to overwrite everything that I already have. Like I might lose some important cue points, but for the ones that matter, I'll just fix that when I get there. After this, renaming files, I don't really get into that because most of my stuff is already named properly. I don't want it to be renaming files because it can break the file path, and for anyone who doesn't know how that works, it's going to cause you a lot of problems. Key notation, I run it on Camelot. Like if you know your keys and you know musical theory, you can set flat, sharp, standard. You can do whatever you want really. I just want it on Camelot because it's the only thing that I know about. And then if you got an extra key column, like I don't know who has that, maybe Rekordbox or something. Serato doesn't, so not something I need. I'll just put it there. If it already does that, then it'll be ready for the future, so may as well put that on there. Restrict range. Yeah, so I'm not really, I'm kind of like 60 to about I'll say 160 because that halves to 80. And I don't want to like anything over that. Like we're just talking about like jungle and drum and bass and like techno. That's not anything that I ever play. If I have that problem, we'll fix it when I get there. I'll put 2 decimal places. I don't like that there's decimal places, but it's good to know. So that you can fix this later. And then they just have an audio player. So I'm going to set that to manual play. Like I don't want songs just playing as soon as I drop them in. Playback options, like that's fine. Not really something that I need to worry about. MIDI settings, not something I need to worry about. Audio quality, so if it can be improved, probably good to know. Cue points, energy levels, no 0, column to display. Maybe I'll come back and do that. Like, this is just adding new columns to your thing. This is maybe something that I'm going to want in the future, especially when I'm like cleaning it up. Maybe bitrate is always important to have on right from the get-go. But apart from that, like, this is just something that you're going to work at as you get better and better. So right now, not too important. You got your about, tutorials, feedback. This is all good. Everything else is good. So from that, I think that's it. Yeah, we got dark mode, light mode. Next up, we are just going to add some music. So what you're going to do here is you're just going to find your music, whatever it is. Hopefully none of this stuff is done yet. So let's load it in. I just drag and drop. Boom. So some of it has keys, some of it doesn't. Either way, we can analyze. So it's already doing it. As soon as you drop it in, it starts analyzing, doing its thing, pulling keys out. Then boom, platinum notes can level up some of your stuff. Let's just click it to see. You have 82,000 clip peaks. I'm going to assume that this is pulling some information from my old mixed in key, because I would hope not in these like 20 tracks right here. But you never know. Anything can happen in this world. So normally my next step in this process would be to drop it right into Serato and start working from there. But I just want to check out some of the options here. So here you can start filtering stuff. Like if you just wanted to, like, say you want to like start like a early low energy set that you just want to like start the club out with. You're just going to come in here. You can like kind of sort stuff out, which is really cool. I'm fairly certain this is a brand new feature because I don't remember this from my old mixed in key. Here, the tag editor, you can come in here. Say you wanted to do like Latin, reggae, and then you just wanted to turn this to like reggaeton. You could do that. I'm not going to replace this now, but it's so awesome that this is like built into this program. Like this alone, between this and the hot queue, like this is a no-brainer. This is going to save you so much time in the future. Like I would definitely be buying this. If you don't have this at all, you need to get on this. But apart from that, so you can build your playlist here, which is really cool. Let's make like a 2000s hip hop. Because I don't have any of that stuff loaded in right now, I can't exactly do that. Once I load my hard drive, we're going to be good. I'm going to have all my music here. And this is going to probably be a really sick way that I can make like new sets that I've never thought about. I can like just pick the keys that I want. Maybe I just want 12A songs. So in that little amount of music that I dropped in, there is one 12A song. Let's pick like a, I don't know, 4A. So now we got more of these. Like you can see right here, I could make like a cool little mini set out of this. I could like take this one, this one, this one, boom, drop it into like my 2000s hip hop, and bang. Now I got like a full 4A set that like obviously you want to keep moving around in keys, but like a 4-song set is probably going to be okay. This is really cool because I don't have so much music loaded in right now. I can't really show you guys the full experience. I might do a follow-up video if I can see that like the way these crates work is absolutely killer. I'm gonna make a follow-up video to show you guys like why it's so important to do that. But my next step up would be to jump into Serato now, move this music that I just analyzed, bring it into Serato. So boom, now you're into Serato. I just made up a brand new crate just called new music. So again, I'm just gonna take my new music, all the music that I just got, drop it here into Serato. So now you're gonna see it all loaded up. All the comments are here. So even because it didn't overwrite the comments, it just pushed it out. This one is obviously like messed up, but you'll see like all of my comments are good. Normally I would just shrink it down to this anyways, so you can't even see those comments anyways. You got your BPM, you got your keys, you are essentially good to go. My next step would just be analyze it in Serato. Not too important because we've already done that, but it's gonna show you like if any of these are broken tracks that you don't want to use. It'll show you that. Next up, I would just sort by BPM and you're essentially done. But now I just wanted to kind of demonstrate using this. Like what would a key mix sound like if you were to do the process correctly? Like you came through here, you analyzed all your music, you got all your music here, because you can see that there's not too much music here. I'm kind of in a bit of a pickle, but I can like just looking at my list right here, I can made like a 3-song set. So from this little bit of music that I added right here, I just got myself like a little Latin set that I'm gonna make right here. We're gonna go from 1A, we're gonna jump the 7A, or we're gonna run the 7 key energy mix. So we're gonna jump up from 1A to 8A, and then we're gonna jump over to Fat Man Scoop. Shout out Fat Man Scoop 7B, but we're just going to fix it to 7A with Serato's little key correction, and we're going to see what that sounds like. We're just going to do a little tiny mega mix right here. Rest in peace, Fat Man Scoop. We're going to see what this sounds like. Hopefully, I can get away with this mix because of the album.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna
All right, so that was all right. That was all right, pretty good. I did notice, if you guys noticed, that Be Faithful, it did come out with a bad cue point on it. None of the other ones are broke. Oh yeah, so right here. I don't know if that was from the new program. We will find out in the future. This is something that always happened to me like beforehand. Not a big deal for me. Like I'll just fix them myself. Not something that I would ever get mad about. Like I would rather have 8 bad cue points than having 0 cue points. Like having to go through and do it all myself. So not perfect, and I can't even blame the program. Like I don't know if this is from before, this is an old track, like even the key changed when I loaded it, so sometimes there's metadata stuck to the file of the track. I don't know where it came from, but either way, big fan. I love Mixed in Key. Go get a copy, let them know the DJ Connect sent you. I will see you guys on the next video. Let's go. Like, subscribe, boom.